James Cameron is the director, writer, producer, and co-editor of Titanic, an American epic romance and catastrophe movie from 1997. Based on accounts of the RMS Titanic's sinking, it combines real and fictitious elements. Titanic garnered a great deal of praise, substantial critical and economic success. Most Oscars won by a single film with 11 wins out of 14 nominations, including Best Picture and Best Director. Let's examine how its actors have changed after 25 years of its release. British actor Bernard Fox appeared in the film as Colonel Archibald Gracie. In the movie, Gracie tells Cal that women and machines don't mix, and she thanks Jack for preventing Rose from jumping off the ship even though he doesn't know that she was attempting suicide. He was 70 years old then. He died on December 14, 2016 at the age of 89 years. British actor Scott Anderson played Frederick Fleet in the movie, the lookout who saw the iceberg. On board Lifeboat 6, Fleet flees the sinking ship. He was 25 years old then. Now he is 50 years of age. Actor Ioan Gruffudd is from Britain. He played 5th Officer Harold Lowe in the movie. The only officer of the ship took the helm of the lifeboat that was used to rescue people from the freezing seas. The movie shows Lowe saving Rose. He was 24 years old at that time. Now he is 49 years old. American actor Louis Abernathy portrayed Louis Bodine in the Titanic film. He had joined Cameron on the 2003 Titanic expedition in Ghosts of the Abyss and the battleship Bismarck and Expedition Bismarck. English actor Mark Lindsay Chapman as Chief Officer Henry Wilde in the movie, the chief officer of the ship, who grants Cal access to a lifeboat since he is holding a kid. Before he passes away, he blows his whistle to signal the boats to come back to the sinking scene to save passengers. After he freezes to death, Rose blows his whistle to get 5th Officer Lowe's attention, which results in her being saved. He was 42 years old then. Now his age is 67 years. An English actor and voiceover narrator by the name of Craig Kelly. He plays Harold Bride in the movie, who is a young radio operator on the Titanic. He was 26 years old then. Now he is 51 years old. Susie Amos, a former actress and model who now supports environmental causes, is an American. She plays Lizzie Calvert in the movie, the granddaughter of Rose, who goes with her when she sees Lovett on the ship and discovers the romance between her grandmother and Jack Dawson. She was 35 years old then. As of this video, she is 60 years of age. Actress Alexandria Owen Sarno is from the United States. She is most known for playing 8-year-old Cora Cartmale in the movie, a little steerage passenger who dances with Jack Dawson at an Irish party. She was 8 years old then. She is 33 years old as of this video. American actor Michael Ensign played Benjamin Guggenheim in the movie, a wealthy miner on a first class. While his wife and 3 girls are waiting for him at home, he flaunts his French mistress Madame Aubert to his fellow travelers. Guggenheim calls Jack a bohemian after he joins the other first-class travelers for dinner after saving Rose. He is heard stating, "I'm ready to go down like a gentleman," when he is spotted in the grand staircase during the sinking. He was 53 years old then. As of now, he is 78 years old. Actor Danny Nucci hails from the USA. In the movie, he plays Fabrizio, Jack's closest buddy from Italy, who joins him on the RMS Titanic when Jack wins 2 tickets in a poker game. Fabrizio is killed when one of the Titanic's funnels breaks and smashes into the ocean, crushing him and numerous other passengers to death. He does not board a lifeboat when the ship sinks. He was 28 years old then. Now he is 53 years old. English actor David Warner has appeared in theater, television, and motion pictures. In the movie, he plays Spicer Lovejoy. Lovejoy, Cal's English valet and bodyguard, is a former Pinkerton police officer who keeps a watch on Rose and has doubts about how Jack was able to save her. He perishes as the Titanic splits in two and he falls into a huge gap. He was 55 years old then. Now David is 80 years old. German-born actor Eric Braeden works in both cinema and television. He presented himself as John Jacob Astor, the wealthiest person on the ship and a first-class guest. In the movie, Rose introduces Astor and his wife Madeline, who is 18 years old, to Jack in the first-class dining saloon. When Astor inquires about Jack's affiliation with the Boston Dawsons during the introduction, Jack responds that he is really a member of the Chippewa Falls Dawsons. As the grand staircase glass dome collapses and floodwaters pour in, Astor is last seen. He was 56 years old then. Now he is 81 years old. British actor Ewan Stewart plays First Officer William Murdoch, the steward assigned to the bridge the night the ship ran aground on an iceberg. In a moment of panic, Murdoch kills Tommy Ryan and another passenger while running for the lifeboats. He then shoots himself in the head to end his life. He was 40 years old then. Now he is 65 years old. British actor Jonathan Phillips plays Second Officer Charles Lightoller in the movie. The evacuation on the port side was put in Lightoller's hands. In the movie, Lightoller is seen warning Captain Smith that it will be impossible to spot icebergs without breaking water and advising the crew to start boarding women and children to the lifeboats after the crash. He is seen pointing a gun and threatening to use it to maintain law and order. He was 34 years old then. Now he is 59 years of age. Bill Paxton was an American actor and filmmaker. His character in the movie is Brock Lovett. In the present, a treasure hunter is exploring the Titanic disaster in search of the heart of the ocean. His expedition is out of both funds and time. At the end of the movie, he says that after having thought about Titanic for 3 years, he hadn't truly comprehended it until he heard Rose's tale. Bill was 42 years old the film Titanic was made. He died on February 25, 2017 at the age of 62 years. Actor Bernard Hill is from England. He plays Captain Edward John Smith in the motion picture. Before retiring, Smith intended to take one farewell trip on the Titanic. As the ship begins to sink, he flees to the wheelhouse on the bridge and clings to the wheel as he drowns when the water-damaged windows collapse. He was 52 years old then. Now his age is 77 years. Canadian actor and singer Victor Garber. In the film, he plays Thomas Andrews. Andrews, the ship's builder, is characterized as a good-natured, upright man who is humble about his significant accomplishment. He makes an effort to persuade the others, and notably Ismay, that the ship would sink since it is a mathematical certainty after the accident. He is shown standing next to the clock in the first-class smoking room during the ship's sinking and bemoaning his inability to construct a sturdy and secure ship. He was 48 years old then. Now he is 73 years old. Australian actor Jonathan Hyde played J. Bruce Ismay in the movie. While this action appears in popular depictions of the disaster, it is not supported by the evidence. Instead, it is attributed to White Star Line's ignorant, arrogant managing director, who persuades Captain Smith to move forward with the promise of an earlier arrival in New York and favorable press attention. He finds it difficult to accept that his unsinkable ship is doomed after the accident. Later, shortly as the ship is lowered, Ismay gets into one of the final lifeboats to escape the ship. He was 49 years old then. Now he is 74 years old. Kathy Bates is an American actress and director. She appeared in the film as Margaret Brown. Brown is looked down upon by other first-class women, including Ruth, as vulgar and new money. She is friendly to Jack and lends him a suit of evening clothes when he is invited to dinner in the first-class dining saloon. She was dubbed the unsinkable Molly Brown by historians because, with the support of other women, she commandeered Lifeboat 6 from Quartermaster Robert Hickens. Some aspects of this altercation are portrayed in this film. She was 49 years old then. Now she is 74 years old. Actor Billy Zane is American. He plays Caledon Hockley in the movie. The 30-year-old haughty and conceited fiancé of Rose, Caledon is the heir of a Pittsburgh steel fortune. He grows more hurtful, envious, and humiliated by Rose's devotion for Jack. Billy was 31 years then. He is now 56 years old. Gloria Stewart was an American actress, visual artist, and activist. She plays Rose Dawson Calvert in the movie. Lovett finds a sketch of the 100-year-old Rose amid the wreck, and she provides him with knowledge on the heart of the ocean. For the first time since the shipwreck, she discusses her experience on board the vessel and her connection with Jack. She was 87 years old then. She died on September 26, 2010 at the age of 100. American actress Frances Fisher was born in Britain. She portrays Ruth DeWitt Bukater in the movie. Mother of Rose, a widow, arranges her daughter's engagement to Cal in order to uphold her family's high society reputation. Although she adores her kid, she considers having a good marriage to be less significant than one's social standing. Despite the fact that Jack saved her daughter's life, she despises him greatly. She was 45 years old then. As of this video, she is 70 years of age. Actress Kate Winslet is from England. She played Rose DeWitt Bukater in the movie. Rose, a 17-year-old from Philadelphia, is compelled to marry 30-year-old Cal Hockley in order for her and her mother Ruth to preserve their high social standing after Rose's father passed away and left the family in debt. As a first-class passenger, Rose joins the RMS Titanic with Cal and Ruth and meets Jack. Kate was 25 years old then. She's 46 years old now. Actor and producer Leonardo DiCaprio hail from the United States. In the movie, he plays Jack Dawson. According to the portrayal, Jack is a wandering, impoverished orphan from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, who has been to many places, including Paris. He goes on the Titanic with his friend Fabrizio after winning 2 third-class tickets in a poker game. Rose immediately piques his interest. Jack is allowed to spend one night mingling with the first-class travelers, thanks to her fiancé's invitation to dinner with them the next evening. Although Jack Dawson was a made-up person, there is a tomb marked J. Dawson at Halifax, Nova Scotia's Fairview Cemetery, where 121 victims are interred. At the time, Leonardo DiCaprio was 22 years old. He is 47 years of age as of this video. We are uploading a new video every day. Please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon and turn on the notification. Thank you all so very much. Take care.